Hello, everyone. Happy New Year, and welcome to another episode of the Before I Go podcast. It is the beginning of a new year, and many people are working on their resolution to lose weight or exercise more or live healthier or some variation of one of those things. If that is you, have you ever stopped to explore the reasons why we make these specific resolutions? Let me ask you a question. Do you have a realistic, healthy body image? In other words, do you feel comfortable in your body and feel good about what you see when you look in the mirror? I know we all have our moments when we may feel unattractive, but is that you all the time? When you look in the mirror, do you consistently struggle with seeing yourself as beautiful? I wanted to talk about this topic because there was a time in my life when I really struggled with how I saw myself physically. When I was in my mid-40s, I began to notice that my midsection was getting a little puffy. Initially, I just did cardio, but after a few years, I decided to hire a trainer, and I not only got leaner, but I got stronger. I loved my body with some muscle on it. My trainer actually convinced me that I could be successful as a figure competitor, and up until that point, I didn't even know what figure competitions were, but I trusted him and trained 6 days a week in the gym. I did very little cardio and severely modified my diet in order to prepare to walk on a stage in 5-inch heels and a bikini at the age of 50, no less. I was admittedly in the best physical shape of my life, and this is where the body image issue came into play. Listen, while training for the stage, I literally got on the scale every single day. I took pictures of myself every week, and I was constantly in the mirror. It is not an exaggeration to say that I was consumed with how I looked. And that, if I'm being honest, that's how it should be when you're training for a goal that judges you solely on the way you look. But what happens after the goal is reached? No one talks about that, or at least no one talked to me about it. When I stepped on stage, I weighed about 123 pounds and was probably carrying less than 15% body fat. And that was perfect for the stage, but that is not sustainable in everyday life. And after I left that life and slowly began to eat and train like a quote unquote normal person, my body slowly began to change and it distorted my view of myself. I was returning to a perfectly healthy body type, but I was telling myself that I was fat and out of shape. And to be honest, it took a few years for me to look in the mirror and not see a person who was overweight. Today, I am more than 25 pounds heavier than my stage weight, but I can see myself as healthy, strong, and beautiful. What about you? What is preventing you from having a healthy body image? Are you busy comparing yourself to someone else? You know that comparison is the thief of joy, right? We cannot compare ourselves to anyone because everyone's experiences are different. And I know that it can be difficult to combat a negative body image. I was there, and it may take a while, but it can be done. Here are a few things that may help. Number one, throw away your scale. If your current weight is not where you want it to be, stop focusing on the number on the scale. That number is the devil, and it will just mess with your head. Number two, focus on living a healthier lifestyle. If you're eating properly and moving your body consistently, then a healthy body is inevitable. If you chase a healthy lifestyle, the pounds will come off. Number three, stand in the mirror naked and really look at yourself. Then smile and give yourself an honest compliment. Number four, show gratitude for your body. Be thankful for the arms that allow you to hold your loved ones. Be thankful for the legs that carry you from one place to another. Be thankful for that booty and those thighs, girl. Be thankful. And number 5, finally, give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. Stop saying things about yourself that you would never let anyone else get away with. Look, you only have one body, so you may as well love it. And by the way, if there is something that you don't love, you always have the option to change it. If you want to do a little nip and tuck, do it. Whatever works for you. Just love yourself and remind yourself often how beautiful you truly, truly are. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. Before I go, let me share this with you from Mr. Rogers. He says, when we love a person, we accept him or her exactly as is. The lovely with the unlovely, the strong with the fearful, the true mixed in with the facade. And of course, the only way we can do it is by accepting ourselves that way. I'll see you next time.